Okay. So looking at the conducting system of the heart, we have mentioned that the heart is autorhythmic, meaning it can generate its own beat, right? So the heartbeat is initiated at the SA node, which is also known as the pacemaker of the heart. And know that the SA node is located in the posterior superior side of the right atrium. And this generates about 70 to 80 beats per minute under parasympathetic control. What do we mean by that? Okay, so the heart is autorhythmic. It doesn't need any stimulation from the nervous system. However, when we are nervous, when we are in a fight or flight situation, does your heart race up? Yet it does race up. Why is that? Because the heart is innervated by both sympathetic and parasympathetic neurons. The sympathetic neurons paces your heart up. So under the influence of the sympathetic neurons, it increases the heart rate and the cardiac output. So this helps to pace up. And the parasympathetic neurons helps in the rest and digest process, and it slows, and it helps to calm your heart down. So it helps to calm down your heart. Okay, so the heart, it doesn't need any nervous innervation for generating the beat, but under the influence of the sympathetic and parasympathetic innervations, the heart can either pace up or calm down. Remember, sympathetic is associated with fight or flight, and parasympathetic is associated with rest and digest. Alright, now let's look at this diagram. Here on the superior, in the right atrium, we see the SA node by a yellow blob, right? That's the SA node. The SA node starts firing and the action potential spreads all over the atria as shown by the black arrows. The action potential hits the fibrous skeleton and 90% of the action potential dies down. However, the AV node, which is shown by another yellow globular structure, the AV node holds the impulse for about 0.1 to 0.2 seconds and then lets the impulse flow towards the ventricles via the AV bundle. The AV bundle then divides into left and right bundles carrying the action potential towards the ventricles, and the Purkinje fibers help the impulse to spread all over the ventricles. Remember, this is all action potential flowing through the heart. Right after this electrical impulse or this electrical event, we will have the mechanical contraction of the heart that will help movement of blood from the chambers into the respective blood vessels. So this is the SA node, that's the AV node, and then this is the AV bundle, which then splits into left and right bundles, and finally we have these fibers called Purkinje fibers. That's all about the conducting system of the heart. Okay, moving on to cardiac cycle. Very, very important. Now, to learn about cardiac cycle, we need to understand two terms first. The first one is systole, the next one is diastole. Systole is contraction of the heart. It's a fancy term that is associated with contraction of the heart. Actually, I'll stop here and then start making a new video.